Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm Julia Meek, and this session of WBOI's Meet the Music, we're delighted to have Los Lemons front and center on the Harriet Parrish Performance Studio soundstage. So welcome them as they welcome all of us with Travelin Blues.
Trying to get out west, where the sun is always shining and the girls all look their best. And I won't stop, no, no, no. Yeah, I'm leaving all my worries and I'm trying to ease my mind. Said I'm trying to get me higher, where the bud is always kind. And I won't stop, so take me away. They keep on calling, yeah, they're calling out my name. And I won't stop, no, no, no. Yeah, I'm saving up my money and I'm trying to get out west, where the sun is always shining. Yeah, they'll put you to the test. And I won't stop, so take me away.
That was one surf-flavored welcome to this session of WBOI's Meet the Music from Los Lemons, starting us out with their own Travelin Blues.
Mm-hmm.
So good to have you guys here, and let's let the audience know that we have Victor Gomez on the rhythm guitar and doing those lead vocals. We have Cody Etzler, lead guitar and backup vocals, and Wade Dunn on drums. He says he would sing, but we've just not opened up the mic to him yet, but all sounding good, and you play a mean guitar and mean drum, and what a treat to have you here. Now,
Thank you.
we would like to know a little bit about you guys before we hear more of your wonderful music, and I'm going to start with Cody because you have been here. You're the alum.
Correct.
And that was long ago and far away. It was a few years ago in a very different genre.
It seems long ago and far away.
The
Definitely a different genre.
The band was,
Rival Revival.
which was great. Okay, so now you're with this way cool, well, kind
Correct,
of a retro
correct.
surf. It is surfs up, you guys, that's for sure. Tell us again, always your guitar was your axe, and you've always had this kind of a passion. And how'd you get hooked up with these guys?
Work, I think. I met Victor when I was working up in Fremont and just so happened to live with Wade, and they played together, and it just seemed like a logical match.
I guess you
so.
couldn't get away from each other, if you want to say it that way.
Pretty much.
You sound well, and it does. It seems like you have a lot of fun, as I noticed as you were setting up and everything. And Victor, the pressure's on you because this is your little brainchild, and it started out as a solo type of an idea, and it morphed into what it is today. But
Yeah.
first of all, always guitar for you?
Yeah, I kind of play a little of everything, and that's how the solo stuff started. Like, I would just record everything in my bedroom.
Oh, okay.
And it started as acid jamming, like that was the project. Then it kind of dissipated. And actually, Wade and I, when he moved into my apartment, we started a band called Two Dads, but that was very short-lived. And we took some time off. I sold my drums, and then I met Cody at work, met him, and then we got together and just started.
Wade got a pair of drums in there,
Yeah.
set of drums. Okay, that's all happy. And the other thing is you're from north of here, Angola. Is that the right way to?
We're from Angola.
Okay, it's all lovely country up there. We're glad that you came down to see us and really love the freshness of your music and the funness of your music. And we're going to prove just how fun it is to meet by going to the next piece. Now, everything that we're hearing this session is original.
Yeah.
Coming up next, I See the Stars. You're going to hear them right now. This is Los Lemons.
Well, I don't need your advice, so don't go wasting your time. I could never think twice about what I want. We'll take the open road and go wherever we go. Let the stars take us home. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Wasting their time, always chasing that dime. You got yours, baby, I've got mine. So don't go wasting your time. No, don't try changing my mind. We'll let the stars take us home.
Seeing and hearing stars with that last piece. It's Los Lemons with us here on the Meet the Music sound stage. Coming up next, obviously we're doing the surfing thing, and we've got kind of a surf vibe. Perfect segue to say the next piece is called Wavves. But let's talk just a second, because you guys are young and fresh and delightful with your music and your whole savvy that goes with it. But this is all retro. Do you like the 50s surf vibe? How did you even turn on to that, and why you bent on taking it where you're taking it?
I don't even know. I think when I first started, I was listening to this band called the Growlers. I've always been into like the Chili Peppers, so I kind of tried to morph both of those sounds together, like make it funky, make it surfy. We're very experimental too, so like some of our jams just kind of get crazy.
I understand that. It kind of sounds like there's not a fun pop type subgenre style or culture or sensibility that you guys don't like. You just are not afraid to put anything together to make this feeling good vibes.
I think so. I mean, I was just a sad kid with a guitar and a journal. So now I'm just trying to make it happy.
Well, you're doing a wonderful job. And we got the surf thing going on. We got the fun in the sun and the whole aquatic, awesome audio here going on. So if we need not know anything else about Wavves, is that fair to say? Is the song going to unfold itself for us?
I think so.
Alrighty, then you guys take it away. This is WBOI's Meet the Music. Los Lemons are with us this session. Wavves.
Making a perfect getaway.
I know it's within reach, but you won't come walking back my way. So I'll wait here for someone like you, and I'll wait here. Someone like you, someone like you, someone like you, on a pink beach where we can hide beneath the waves. I know it's within reach, melting under those yellow rays, and I'll wait here for someone like you. Yes, I'll wait here. Someone like you, someone like you, someone like you. If you're lonely, you can hold me. Won't you show me your way? If you're lonely, you can hold me. Won't you show me your way? And I'll wait here for someone like you. And I'll wait here for someone like you. And I'll wait here for someone like you. And I'll wait here.
Waves, yet another smooth mood of the kind of music that Los Lemons likes to play, and we are happy to have them with us this session of WBOI's Meet the Music. I am kind of curious, and so I guess I'm going to pick this good time to ask you guys, where did the name Los Lemons come from?
I think at one point I saw a list of like 25 different names, and Los Lemons was down there at the bottom.
Yeah, there was a day that Victor and I just started kind of brainstorming, and making a list of names, and a lot of them were just jokes, so we had a lot of fun with it.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
And we started with Los Limones. That was taken.
Oh, okay.
So
I
we
think
went with-
the Lemons is also
yeah, the
taken.
Lemons is
Yeah.
also taken, so we went with a Spanish-English hybrid.
Well, okay, wait, now just back up one second. Why were we thinking about lemons?
I don't know.
Yeah, there was like lemon trip, lemon heads on there. Just a bunch of different lemon things for some reason.
I think we just like
a lemon
fruit.
just has a nice aesthetic to it.
I'll agree, and so,
Very pretty
everything's
fruit.
good about citrus, and of course, if you're doing surf music, and then even you can make lemonade, etc. But oh, how
Drinking
clever.
a lot of lemonade.
And so, I got you. So the Los Lemons has a nice ring to it, has a nice feel. You've got some cute graphics going, I know, and see that. I think the time I first heard your music and I saw your graphics, of course, they just all make me smile and all make me feel good. And I have to believe that I'm a product of your mighty slick marketing campaign that you got going there. But it's feel good music, to be sure. Again, we're going to hear all of it we can this session, and we're going to prove just how feeling good it is, because coming up next is a piece called Fade. I think that your titles are clever in their own right. Is this going to fade?
Kind of.
It's gonna do something.
Yeah, Fade was just kind of like a title that I.
A lot
for
of
what
these
it
I think
is,
are
it's
just
very
like
vague,
placeholders.
but yeah.
Well, so far your titles have fit your pieces. We're going to hope that's the case in this one. Everybody meet this music, Los Lemons, and you just heard why they are called that, and this is one of their originals, and it's called Fade.
I find my way? When will my worry fade? When things don't seem to change, it's hard to take away. I know you from way back when. Won't you stay until the end? A yellow-colored day that made me wanna stay. She barely knew her name. There's no one left to blame. I know you from way back when. Won't you stay until the end? I've gotta let it go. I've gotta let it go.
This is WBOI's Meet the Music. We're here with Los Lemons and Fade. Yes, a very feeling nice and just a gentle feeling. I can see that laid-back feeling that fit the whole song. Thank you for that. Coming up next, we are having a visit with the Queen, we might say. A very regal and lovely song this is going to be. Take it away, Los Lemons. Everybody meet this music and meet me, Reina.
Mira cómo baila cuando empiezo a cantar. Y mira cómo mueve mi chiquitita. Mami le gusta mucho. Mami le gusta así. Mami le gusta mucho. Mami le gusta así. Mueve la cintura al ritmo de amor. Y mira cómo goza mi chiquitita. Mami le gusta así. Mami le gusta mucho. Mami le gusta así.
Reina, another lovely song by Los Lemons. And so sorry to say, this first segment of our session with Los Lemons has flown by and is nearly over. They're going to be taking us out of it and right on toward the next with Blues Don't Stop Me. And for Meet the Music, I'm Julia Meek.
I know I've seen you before. This ain't your city, this ain't your city, but you keep asking for more. It's such a pity, it's such a pity. I'm getting tired of the same old song and dance, but if you just keep on and give it a chance, you'll see. In the end, we're gonna be just fine. Be just fine. We're gonna be just fine. Be just fine. I lit a fag and took a drag. I guess I'm on my way. Why's that so funny? Why's that so funny? I stayed out late and danced till 4. I guess we all must learn. I lost my money. Oh, where's my money now? I'm tired of the same old song and dance, but if you just keep on and give it a chance, you'll see.
so glad you could join us this session. I'm WBOI's Julia Meek, and we have Los Lemons with us here in the Meet the Music Performance Studio.
Hi, radio.
That's Victor Gomez, Cody Etzler, and Wade Dunn. And they're kicking off this second segment of their high-energy, feeling-good session with First Date.
I took her out late, strolling around, it was our first day. Out on the town, I think she likes me. Oh, I think she likes me. That little candle lit up her face, I couldn't handle. What happened next? I think she likes me. Oh, I think she likes me. Oh, she was grooving, couldn't believe that she was moving closer to me. I think she likes me. Oh, I think she likes me. That little candle lit up her face, I couldn't handle. What happened next? I think she likes me. Oh, I think I like her too.
First Date is a great way to begin this second segment of this Meet the Music session with Los Lemons. And Los Lemons consists of Victor Gomez, Cody Etzler, and Wade Dunn. Again, you seem to channel the feeling good of those 50s and the early days of that kind of groove music, and you do it so well. This is a delightful session, to be sure. I have a couple of rapid-fire questions. Wade, I hope you're ready for it. Again, you're the sticks man, and in a three-piece, that's an interesting and a wonderful seat in a position to have,
Oh,
no
yeah.
doubt, of importance. You always been a stick man, and how long since you're a kid?
Yeah, I've been drumming as long as I can remember. My brother is 4 or 5 years older than me, so he's always been drumming around
Okay,
me, and I
so-
just picked it up from him.
Good for you, and you learned it well. To be sure. We'll progress through the rest of the trio, but it has to start with you. So, in a configuration like this, you've been in other bands and other combinations of musicians and styles of music. So, you have the advantage of always having a rhythm guitar to be playing off of. Is that a good place to be with you and your percussion? I mean, do you utilize that to fill out the percussion vibe that you want to put into this band? Can
Yeah,
you-
it's interesting because we don't have a bass, and I would usually
Right.
line right up with that bass
Right.
line. But it's been really fun trying to figure out how to play two guitars and a drum set.
And make it sound this cool. Yeah, and you do.
Yeah, and a lot of that has to go to these guys because I mainly just try to keep a beat for them. They really balance it out, the highs and the lows.
We are going to move over to them next, but I do have to comment that I think that how you two work together and again, almost milk out a second little interesting percussion sound. I think that's really, really great. Victor, you are the Mr. Rhythm in this, so I don't miss the bass, and I assume you guys don't because you'd hire a bass if you wanted a bass in here. Is it a challenge not only getting a good sound out of Wade, which you said that you guys have been together and playing music a long time too, but then you have a wonderful lead guitar from Cody, and so the weaving of that, is that a particular challenge and also then a pleasure?
Yeah, for me though, like Wade and I have known each other since we were kids.
Yeah.
So I think the chemistry is just there. And I like to think of it as we're the canvas and Cody's just kind of painting over us.
Good way to say it, too,
It's
yeah.
beautiful, Victor.
Yeah, I've never heard that. That sounds great.
It sounds like maybe another song if we ever get there. But no, that is cool. And then, of course, I'm going to come all the way around and ask you, Cody, because you're the paint. I mean, you are putting that paint there. Do you have to think a lot about this configuration so as to put this lushness to the sound?
I do, actually. It's a lot different style than I'm used to playing. Not that I don't like it, because I absolutely love it. It's just I almost had to relearn how to do some things to
Interesting.
sort of play with these guys here. But yeah, it's fun. I think we all kind of do what we can. Sans bassist right now. We have a guy who plays with us sometimes, but it sort of started out as 2 guitars and drums, so it doesn't really affect us much.
It's a great sound, and it's as unique and interesting as your music is, which we're going to prove that right now. Cumbia No.5, let's talk about that genre in itself. How and why did this get into your repertoire, and where are you going to take us with it?
I've always listened to cumbia from my mom and my dad, like when I was younger, and I've always loved it. You know, it's so upbeat and dancey, but it kind of just blended well. I've been listening to a band called The Commons, and they do it like perfectly. You know, they've got that cumbia surf psychedelic thing going, and I just kind of wanted to write a couple songs like that. So
So you just did it.
yeah.
I can't pronounce this as delicately and as well as you do. And this is your number 5. Does that imply that there are 4 other ones?
No,
Okay.
I just, you know.
That's all right. I love it. Cinco. Okay. Got you. Everybody meet this music. It is a delight to meet Los Lemons in their own original Cumbia number 5.
1, 2, 3, 4. Baila esta cumbia, baila sin miedo. Todos en la cantina, todos las manos arriba y baila, baila esta cumbia. Baila sin miedo. Oh, 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 todos tomen sus parejas, olviden todo lo que dejan y baila, baila esta cumbia, baila sin miedo. Oh, oh, baila, baila esta cumbia, baila sin miedo. Oh,
Cumbia number 5. This is WBOI's Meet the Music. We're happy to have the music of Los Lemons on this session. Coming up next, we're going from a fiery dance to maybe another one. This is Ghoulmates. Take it away. Los Lemons, everybody meet this music.
since our lips met. Been at your command. Won't you go when I go? Won't you go when I go? I was waiting with roses in my hand, so frustrated, couldn't understand. Well, if you let me, I could be your man. Since our lips met, I've been at your command. Won't you go when I go? Won't you go when I go? I fell in love with your ghost. 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 Won't you go when I go? Won't you go when I go? Won't you go when I go? Won't you go when I go?
Ghoulmates, another rockin' original written and performed by Los Lemons. This is WBOI's Meet the Music. And guys, this is a part of the session where we love to drop names. And there's a wonderful amount of venues all over Northeast Indiana. We've got kind of a cool path between like right here in Fort Wayne, all the way up past Angola where y'all are from and hang out. So yeah, where are some of the venues you like to play, would like to play? But yeah, just where have you been out and about?
There's this restaurant bar called The Hangout. It used to be Dave's Lake Shack. That's been a favorite. Just a really cool vibe there. I work at Cahoot's Coffee Cafe, and that is
And how is that? Yeah, for coffee and for music.
I mean, we have the best coffee. It's a really fun venue. It's definitely very low key, not much pressure, so it's just a great spot to like practice and do our thing.
Build your clientele.
We've
Yeah.
been getting out and about over in Leesburg and Warsaw area. We played a couple venues over there. Hoplore Brewing, which is a new brewery.
Oh, great. Yes, I have heard of it. And
Awesome location, awesome beer.
Good beer?
awesome- Yeah, awesome.
apparently they have good music if they have you guys, but yeah. So, and you're also like cruising the lake country as you're talking about all of this. I know there's not surf. Surf's not exactly up on any of those lakes, but again, you get the summer good vibe crowd. Is
Sure,
that
sure. Yeah, we're trying to get down here too. We're playing November 8th at the Glory Hub, November 9th at Columbia Street West.
Fantastic. Those will be in the recent past by the time the show airs, but great. I hope our listeners have heard you, and if they missed you those first times around, well, then we'll remind them that they should come out and hear you guys live. Now, that does bring me one more question. We're going to hear all the music we can this session, but I am kind of curious. When groups like yours have this clever kind of music, it's sort of a fun niche that you fill, and it's enjoyable, and I know it's well received. Is that a challenge to get your regulars and get your fans, get them out on the dance floor and dance?
No, I think we have music that people like to drink and dance to, so it's really no problem
Good,
for them to
good.
get up there and cut loose.
It's almost like they feel comfortable with the music and maybe don't even realize that first or by the vibe of it that these are all originals that they're hearing. There's a pleasant familiarity, and I say that as a compliment to y'all.
We just want to make some head nodding, feet tapping, good timing music. So
Well, I think that you're successful in that, and please, so we won't forget, tell us the most direct way people can find you, find out what you're up to, and follow you.
Check out our SoundCloud, Los Lemons. That is blowing up. Also on Facebook and Instagram, we pretty much update those things.
Okay, and it
Often.
is LOS Lemons.
Yep. And then on Facebook, I guess you add band. to
Los
the end.
Lemons Band on
All right.
Facebook, and on our Facebook, there's a bunch of links to our YouTube, our artist
That's
e-card,
perfect.
SoundCloud.
And on our own Facebook page, Meet the Music, you can see pictures of this session. We hope you do. We hope you'll like all of us while you're there. In the meantime, we're coming up with another great song, When I Met You. Take it away, Los Lemons. Everybody meet this music.
I was high when I met you, I was high when you left. Still I couldn't forget you, or the time that we spent. I was high when I met you, I was high when you left. Still I couldn't forget you, or the time that we spent. Now the thought of you leaving tells me I'll be just fine. Still I couldn't believe it when she said it was time. Now bye bye my lady, always lonely when I'm with you and it's taking its toll. I said bye bye my lady, not the only one that's with you and I think you should go. I can feel my heart beating, jumping out of my chest when she left me completely, still catching my breath. But the thought of you leaving tells me I'll be just fine. Still I couldn't believe it when she said it was time. Now bye bye my lady, always lonely when I'm with you and it's taking its toll. I said bye bye my lady, not the only one that's with you and I think you should go. I said bye bye my lady, I said bye bye my lady.
When I Met You, another delightful piece of music from Los Lemons, and we're going to hear all the music we can in this last remaining minutes of our session with these great guys. So coming up next, I am very calm and happy and everything else, but the name of the piece of music we're going to hear is Worried Mind. Take it away, Los Lemons. We're meeting this music, Worried Mind.
I'm gonna
Worried Mind. And my mind is only worried because, once again, it's painful to have to tell you that this second Meet the Music segment with Los Lemons has flown by. So a great big thank you to Victor Gomez, Cody Etzler, and Wade Dunn. A world of good music to you guys. Thanks for sharing yours
Thank you.
with us.
Thank you.
Great to have you here. They're going to be heading on back up that musical highway now with Summertime Blues. And for Meet the Music, my Techno Dream Team is Al Mozina, Dave West, Tim West, Paul DeMond, Bob Swigert, and Rob Martinez. And I'm Julia Meek.
Friday can't come fast enough. Sit around and staring at the clock, thinking about those good times with my friends, hoping that this night would never end. 'Cause I've got the summertime blues. Yeah, I got the summertime blues. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The summertime blues. I know this party's kinda rough. We can head out when you want. We can get high out in my car, find a spot and make out under stars. 'Cause I've got the summertime blues. Yeah, 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 yeah, yeah. Summertime blues. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I got the summertime blues. Yeah, I got the summertime blues. We've all got the summertime blues. Yeah, I've got the summertime blues. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The summertime blues. Baby, when we're older, we could try this over. Over. Baby, since you ain't coming over, my heart heart's a little colder. Colder. Without her. Oh, without her. Without her. Oh, without her. Someday, at least that's what they told me, I wouldn't feel so lonely. Lonely. Baby, since you ain't coming over, my heart's a little colder.